Have you ever felt like you're running on empty, even though you're getting enough sleep? Like your emotions are stuck on a never-ending roller coaster, leaving you drained and disconnected from the world around you? If you're nodding your head right now, you might be dealing with something more than just everyday stress. You could be emotionally exhausted, and the signs are often subtle, sneaking up on you when you least expect it. In today's video, we're diving deep into emotional exhaustion, what it is, why it happens, and most importantly, the signs you need to watch for before it takes over your life. If you've been feeling overwhelmed, anxious, or simply not yourself lately, this video is for you. Let's get started. Emotional exhaustion is more than just feeling tired. It's a state of chronic emotional and physical fatigue. It can feel like you're carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders, with no relief in sight. This exhaustion stems from prolonged stress, whether it's due to work, relationships, or life challenges. Unlike physical tiredness, emotional exhaustion doesn't just go away after a good night's sleep. It lingers, affecting your mood, your energy, and even your physical health. Let's break down some of the key signs that you might be emotionally exhausted. You wake up feeling as tired as when you went to bed. No matter how much rest you get, you're always tired. This kind of fatigue isn't just physical, it's mental and emotional too. You find it hard to muster the energy to do even the simplest tasks, and everything feels like a chore. Lack of motivation. Do you find yourself struggling to care about things that used to excite you? Emotional exhaustion can drain your motivation, making you feel detached from your passions and goals. This isn't just about being lazy or unmotivated, it's a deeper sense of not caring, of being too worn out to engage. Increased irritability. Little things that never used to bother you now trigger intense frustration or anger. You snap at friends, family, or co-workers over small issues. This irritability is a sign that your emotional reserves are depleted, and you don't have the capacity to deal with stress in a healthy way. Difficulty concentrating. When you're emotionally exhausted, it's hard to focus on anything for long. Your mind feels foggy, and you may find yourself zoning out or forgetting important details. Tasks that require mental effort seem impossible, and you struggle to keep up with daily responsibilities. Feeling detached or numb. Emotional exhaustion can make you feel disconnected from your emotions, your surroundings, and even the people you care about. It's like there's a wall between you and the rest of the world, and you're just going through the motions without really engaging. This numbness can be a way of protecting yourself from overwhelming feelings, but it also prevents you from experiencing joy and connection. Physical symptoms. Emotional exhaustion often manifests physically. You might experience headaches, muscle tension, or digestive issues. Your immune system might be weaker, leading to frequent colds or illnesses. These physical symptoms are your body's way of telling you that something's wrong on a deeper level. Increased anxiety or depression. When you're emotionally exhausted, it's common to feel more anxious or depressed. You might experience a constant sense of dread, worry about things that wouldn't normally bother you, or feel a pervasive sense of sadness. These feelings can be overwhelming and hard to shake, even when there's no obvious cause. Why does emotional exhaustion happen? Understanding why emotional exhaustion happens is key to addressing it. Here are a few common causes. Long-term stress from work, relationships, or personal challenges can wear you down over time. When stress becomes a constant part of your life, it takes a toll on your emotional well-being. If you feel like you're facing life's challenges alone, without a strong support system, you're more likely to become emotionally exhausted. Human beings are social creatures, and we need connection and support to thrive. Are you constantly striving to be perfect or meet high expectations, whether they're set by yourself or others? This pressure can lead to burnout and emotional exhaustion, as you're always pushing yourself without taking time to rest and recharge. Emotional exhaustion can also stem from unresolved trauma or ongoing emotional pain. If you're carrying unprocessed emotions or trying to cope with difficult memories, it can drain your emotional resources over time. what can you do about it? The good news is that emotional exhaustion isn't permanent, and there are steps you can take to start feeling better. Acknowledge it. The first step is recognizing that you're emotionally exhausted. This isn't a sign of weakness, it's a signal that something needs to change. By acknowledging your exhaustion, you can begin to address it and take steps toward recovery. Take a break. If possible, take a break from the source of your stress. This might mean taking time off work, stepping back from social obligations, or simply carving out time for yourself. Use this time to rest, relax, and recharge. Practice self-care. Engage in activities that nourish your mind, body, and soul. This could be anything from meditation and yoga to spending time in nature, reading a good book, or enjoying a hobby. Self-care is essential for replenishing your emotional energy. Seek support. Don't hesitate to reach out for help. Whether it's talking to a friend, family member, therapist, or counselor, having someone to share your feelings with can make a huge difference. Sometimes just knowing that someone is there for you can lighten the load. If you're constantly saying yes to others and neglecting your own needs, it's time to set some boundaries. Learn to say no when you need to and prioritize your own well-being. Remember, you can't pour from an empty cup. When you're emotionally exhausted, it's easy to feel overwhelmed by everything that's out of your control. Instead, try to focus on what you can control. Break down tasks into smaller, manageable steps and take things one day at a time. Emotional exhaustion is real, and it's something many of us experience at some point in our lives, but it doesn't have to be a permanent state. By recognizing the signs, understanding the causes, and taking steps to care for yourself, you can begin to recover and regain your emotional balance. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with someone who might need it. And don't forget to subscribe for more content on mental health and well-being. Remember, you're not alone, and it's okay to take the time you need to heal. Thanks for watching, and take care of yourself. You deserve it.